Hey, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Kicking It With, where I'm going to be chopping it up with Anthony Hamilton. Hey, Anthony, how you doing, man?
I'm great, brother. How are you?
I'm very good. I can't complain. I was just looking out the window in my studio, and I've got some sunlight here in London, so it makes everything nice and sweet.
Yeah, the sun is so important, man. It gives us so much.
Absolutely. The vitamin D is what keeps us going.
Yeah, man.
So I want to talk to you, man. It's been a little while since you've come up with an entire album, but you released a couple of singles,
hmm
and your latest single is "You Made a Fool of Me." Now that record is just a chart topper. I'm loving the song, and I'm loving the
Thank you.
video. And I want to
Thank you.
talk to you quickly about, let's talk about the Charlene connection to the video, because a lot of people are asking, well, what's going on with the Charlene thing? And is that the same young lady in the Charlene video that's in the "You Made a Fool of Me" video?
Absolutely. We went back and we wanted to, see what Charlene was up to, see what this thing was all this time. What's been up? What's going on? Have you changed? Um, and almost my revenge to catch her in the dirt. You know. Yeah. So, we reached out. Actually, couldn't find her for years, and
Wow.
one of my team members found her, and I was like, okay,
She had
it's
to be,
time.
yeah, she had to be the right person for this video. And I love the video.
It's
The video is
time,
really
man.
cool. Yeah.
It was time. hmm
And she still looks good too, man.
Yeah, man. She looks good. Yeah, her life is it's been okay.
Yeah. Cool. Cool.
hmm
So let's talk about, how did you end up deciding to work with Jermaine Dupre? How did that come about?
Jermaine, from when he put out my first album, coming from where I'm from, to now, we've had a great friendship and working relationship.
Yeah.
And I wanted to go to someone who knew music, who knew um, how to navigate through music,
Mm,
even in today's time and climate, with an artist like me. And I knew he understood exactly what a hit sounds like, what a hit
yeah.
sounds like for me, and he knew how to gauge it, and he went right to it, man. And the chemistry was magical.
No, yeah, it absolutely was. It was a great,
hmm
great combination. You two guys working together. So
Thank you.
let's talk about, when did you actually do the project, and how long did it take to do the single? And when did you guys finish it? Did you finish it during the pandemic, before the pandemic, or when was it finished?
Well, we actually started in December. Well, actually, there was a time before December during the pandemic. We were in the studio together.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was maybe like in
Okay.
October, um, November, sometime around there. And then we went back
Yeah.
into the studio um, in December, and that's when that song was created. Um, and man, we just knew then, like, this thing has some legs on it, some wheels on it, and we wanted to get it out there immediately. JD and I were working on a side project other than my album. We were going to put out an album together, and we're still
Mm.
going to do that.
Okay.
Probably top of next year.
Okay.
But this particular song, I was like, you know what? I need this one for the Anthony Hamilton project. And so we
Absolutely.
have at least about three more that are bangers like that. Whew, I can't wait. So it took that song took about maybe 3-4 hours.
Oh, really? That's quick.
Chemistry is there, man. It's so easy. So, especially you singing about something, tapping into some emotions and stuff that are familiar to you. So
Mm.
you're able to cook it up really fast.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The final
Yeah.
scene in that video, I mean, just to see it, if
hmm
any of you have ever gone through what happens in the final scene of the video, you will feel that pain again. And it can,
Yeah,
you know, you just hear it in your voice when you sing. It's like, man, this is some serious business. You know what I'm saying?
man. Look, if you ever been made a fool of, you know exactly where to go, how to feel, and how to interpret that. So,
Mhm.
you know, there's a lot of people, even with the pandemic, there's a lot of fools being made, a lot of relationships busted up, and you know, things took turns, unexpected turns. So felt
Yeah.
like it was time for something really real.
Yeah, yeah. And like you said, during the pandemic, a lot of people, some people didn't realize that they probably shouldn't have been together, and they had so much time to spend with each other that, you know, they were able to realize, wow.
Yeah, 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 man. I'm sorry. I mean, it's not funny, but man, it's like, man, we've been together 20 years, and boy, I can't live with you all day, every day. I just can't do it. So we got busted. We busted up. You know, we're not gonna make it, bro.
Yeah, yeah, that's happened
So
to a lot of people.
kudos to those who made it, man, and hopefully the ones who didn't, maybe they learned something about themselves.
Absolutely. I have to agree 100%.
Mhm.
So I want to talk to you about a couple more things. One is, where were you when you found out you were going to be performing for the Obamas, and how did that hit you? I mean, the realness of, wow, you know.
Yeah, man. Wow, the first time I performed for them at Demi Moore's house.
At Demi
Yeah,
Moore's
yeah, it was a
house.
fundraiser for the
Okay.
first term, um, and I sang there. Um, and I was, where was I? I think I was in LA at the time.
Hmm.
Um, and my manager called me and said, "Hey, the Obamas want you to, perform at a fundraiser um, at Demi, at Demi Moore's."
Mm.
Um, and we went, and it was a huge thing. Actually, no, it was at Will Smith's house. That's what it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Demi Moore and them were there. Yeah, yeah. Um, and it was a big thing, man. And Miss Obama told me that I'm going to get you at the White House. She said, "I love your music. Watch and see. I'm going to have you at the White House." And lo and behold, I was actually at the White House twice to perform for the Smithsonian and a tribute to Ray Charles.
Yeah.
And then I was invited. Yeah, I talked to Obama that night, and he invited me again for his birthday party. So I took one of my sons with me. My son was, I think, 7. Um, and man, we had such a great time. No cameras, no pictures. So it
Wow.
was just conversation. And he came up and talked to me and my son for about 10, 15 minutes. And, just shooting it, man. Shooting it, having our beers and having a good time, man.
I bet that's something that you will always remember. And I'm sure your son will always
Oh,
remember
man.
it as well. You know.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's a magical moment and a time in history. And I'm glad that, you know, my bloodline was there pretty heavy. So,
Yeah. Would you have ever thought, and this isn't anything strange, but would you have ever thought
mhm.
a young man from the Carolinas would end up spending time with a black president of the United States?
You know, I couldn't say I couldn't say yeah to that, because it's something that for so long we never thought they would allow in this country
Yeah.
due to the history and the past history. But yeah, you know, I do dream big. I dream big like that. I envision certain things. So
Yeah.
that part of me could see it,
Good.
just the real life and things that happen
Good.
here. Um, couldn't foresee that.
I'm so
Just
glad it happened, though. I swear, I really am. I'm so glad it
yeah, me
happened.
too, man. It was a good look for everybody, and
Absolutely. Yeah.
for our children.
So, what's coming up for you as far as next releases? Something that the
Mhm.
fans can, you expect coming up soon?
The new album will be done, I think, September.
Okay.
I was shooting for August, but it's got to be bulletproof. So September, uh, is a time people can expect a new album, new bangers, collaborations. Me and Rick Ross have one that's fire.
Oh, really?
Working on getting Little John on this one, man. That's it's a fun, sexy. It's a amazing record. And yeah, a few surprises on that. But September is the time to be looking out. Save your coins, you know, save them.
See, now, Anthony, you're stealing my lines because every time I speak to an artist, and an artist like yourself, when it comes to
Yeah.
promoting their new stuff, at the end of, I always tell everybody, look, get your nickels and dimes together because you need to make sure you're going to support these artists. And you done already told me
Yeah.
together. So, hey, look, we both on the same sheet of music. So, look, people, get your nickels and dimes together because the album's coming out in August or September. It just has to be bulletproof, as my man Anthony Hamilton said, and it's going to be out.
Yes.
It's got some surprises. I mean, two of the things that he's talked about, I didn't see that coming. So,
Yeah.
it's going to be something special. Tell people how they can
Man.
get in touch with you on social media.
Well, my Instagram, Anthony Hamilton Official, is always up and running. I respond. I love on people. AnthonyHamilton.com. My website is up and running. Relaunched it, and people can find me there. And Facebook, Anthony Hamilton Official. I'm there. Twitter, I'm on Hamilton Anthony, and you can find me in a local grocery store anywhere near you.
And you know what? I believe that because I remember a few months ago, Anthony had put up some social media stuff where I think he was out in his front yard. He might have been cutting the grass or something. So,
oh yeah, I was out there planting stuff. Man, them plants didn't last 2 days. Them deer came by and ate that stuff up so fast.
did they?
What? Hibiscus plants. I didn't know that the deer like hibiscus plants. And man, it was gone. It's gone.
It tore it up. Wow.
So I got the professionals to come out and plant some stuff, man. I was like, you know what? I've been over twisting my back up and, to come out to nothing. How dare you? How dare you, Bambi? How dare you? Damn you, Bambi.
Damn it, Bambi.
Never again. Well, I ain't gonna say never, but not for a while.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. But you know what? At least it was the deer. There wasn't anything malicious that happened to it. So,
Amen. Amen to that.
Anthony Hamilton, I want to thank you again for spending time with me on Kicking It With.
Yes, sir.
We were able to chop it up about your new single and stuff that's coming up. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Kadar, man. I thank you for having me, and thank you to all the fans. Keep supporting this brother. He's a good dude, good father, and we need more people like him. God bless.
I appreciate that.